Hello game trollers and welcome to a new video. In this video I'll be doing my, I guess you could say, predictions for the WWE Draft, which premieres will be on the what day will Tuesday, the 19th of July 2016, so pretty much this Tuesday on the first ever live SmackDown. I have some pretty interesting ideas, I feel, for the draft. So, first off, the championships that will appear. So, over the past couple of weeks, yeah, I guess you could say couple of weeks, they've stopped calling the main title the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Instead, they've just been calling it the WWE Championship, which means that they might be reinstating the World's Heavyweight Championship back into WWE and have it for one show and the WWE Championship for the other show. And of course, I don't know what show to put it on, but I'm just gonna say I'm going classic, like Brock Lesnar as WWE Champion, like back in the day era, you know. WWE Championship is going to be on SmackDown. The World Heavyweight Championship is going to be on Raw. Just so let you guys know. Now, with my draft, I have 15 superstars, well, single superstars, I assume, for both Raw and SmackDown. Now, what I've noticed here is that there's practically no single superstars in WWE right now. Like, everybody's either in a tag team or just not wrestling at the moment. It's really weird. It's like I literally struggled finding these 30 single superstars to put on here, because like there's practically none. There's all tag teams and everything. There's even like 1-2 guys in a tag team, and then like just everybody else is practically jobbers. So yeah, and by the way, these aren't actually in order. For you guys to know. I think, just like I did for the Injustice video, just in case you didn't hear, so stupid fly. Anyways, I'm gonna be putting it on its own, and I'm actually gonna be commenting over it because it'll take a little bit too much time, I guess, or whatever. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the bit. I'll come back in a second to explain why I did all of this. So, yeah, let's get going.
Style and grace, I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in. Now welcome to the queendom.
The queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me. The queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me.
Look at that girl there, hips, lips, hair, walks with a flair like she just don't care. Nobody do her like she do her. Self-made, so paid, do an actor. She stop dudes, stare, chicks do too. Bout so boss, never ever gon' lose. Her top down crew so smooth, nothing better. Boom to the letter, you got to respect her. Mamacita off the meter, she a go-getter with the speed of a cheetah. Learjet or better, so hot they sweat her like a sweater in a sauna. Elegant persona, ready for drama, zeros and commas all up in a bank book. Haters give her stank looks, even when these cranks push, she push harder. No woman or man does it like she can, and you can't put a dent in her armor.
Queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me. The queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown. Y'all gon' hit me now. I just turn that around and make you love me, love me, love me.
Every day I see everything's better. Each new step, perfect down to the letter. Style and grace, I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in. Now welcome to the queen.
Black and blue, I crawl along the wreckage of what now is gone. Back to you to fight another day. I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll face it, the demons I created with every last part of me. The pain will fade and I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll face it, the
Okay, so I'm back. Hopefully you guys thought that was smart. Give me your thoughts on the draft. So basically, I sort of snipped this from not Sam, just a tiny little bit because, well, yeah. But most of these make sense to me, and of course, I added two. I in championships, I have the World Heavyweight Championship, the United States Championship, the TV cruiser, television slash cruiserweight championship. Because as much as they don't really put it like it doesn't feel like it, the Intercontinental Championship is just a extremely prestigious title. Just slightly under the WWE Championship, but still, it's really prestigious. So, like, you can't have like the United States Championship just equate to the Intercontinental Championship. So, I put the either a television or cruiserweight championship just as an added thing. Stealing that from Gordon Perkins, by the way. So, yeah. So then, another idea I had was that we make the various divisions. We have the singles male division, the well, I guess you could say the singles division, the women's division, and the tag team division. Um, the women's division will solely be on Raw, and the tag team division will solely be on SmackDown. So that means the women's championship will be on Raw, and the tag team championships will be on SmackDown. So basically, if you want to see like the New Day and Enzo and Big Cass and everything, you would have to go on to SmackDown. But if you want to see Charlotte and Sasha and Becky, and maybe Paige, because a lot of people don't like Paige nowadays for some reason. So yeah. But anyways, and also as I told you, I struggle to find proper people to put on here because it's like, yeah, like people are either not signed or something. Maybe they'll give us a few surprises, like putting a Tommy Dreamer and a Rob Van Dam or something like that. But these are only people that are actually signed or involved in WWE or just wrestling under like a WWE thing. So yeah, that's why Zach is in there. Zack Sabre Jr. By the way. Two Zacks on one show. That's gonna be a problem. But anyway, so hopefully that would put some like stuff on it. Like, there's no such. I don't really think there would be a thing as like undrafted superstars. So basically, only tag teams and singles competitors, the 15 singles competitors that I mentioned, will be on SmackDown. And you may be thinking, so doesn't that put Raw as at a disadvantage? Well, Raw does have like pretty big names. Like they still have Seth, they still have Roman. As much as we don't want to consider him a big name, he's a big name. They got Brock, they got John. These big names. Those four big names right there are just like, yeah. And then of course you have Kevin, and just the Raw is really stacked in terms of singles and talent, and just, well, I wouldn't say complete talent, but like, that's the word I'm looking for. Just, I don't want to say notoriety. That's not the word. Fame, celebrity. I don't know. Like, a lot more people will watch Raw because first off, yeah. So that's me trying to get SmackDown a little bit up on the stuff. So yeah. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Let me reiterate what I said. The 15 or 30 superstars I mentioned, depending on the color, they'll appear on Raw or SmackDown. Then the Tag Team Championships and the Tag Team Division will be on SmackDown, and the Women's Championship and the Women's Division will be on Raw. The Intercontinental Championship will be on SmackDown, and the United States Championship, and possibly if WWE go the route of considering the Intercontinental Championship to be so prestigious that, the United States Championship can't actually hold its own as a singles thing, so they would add a second championship to the card. It would also help with the pay-per-views, because after SummerSlam, apparently the pay-per-views will be split or something like that. So one pay per view for Raw, one pay per view for SmackDown. So obviously Raw will have another championship to add to it, another championship to add to their card, And yeah, maybe a couple interpromotional matches here and there, because like with this we can have practically, I don't know, like the Miz versus Sammy or something. Like I don't really know, because like this is the bit where I can't understand that I can't understand about the draft. We barely have anybody on Raw and SmackDown. Maybe what they'll do is they'll have NXT superstars work double time, basically. So like they could be doing their thing on NXT and at the same time doing their thing on Raw or SmackDown. So they could add a few more NXT superstars to the roster just to get it a little bit bigger. It's not like NXT, they have a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of TV time, I guess you could say, or just work. I mean, I won't say they don't have a lot of work. Like it's still wrestling. It's still the same company and everything, but still, like, they only have one show per week. Well, they tape. So I think like they could just take a little break and everything, or something like that. Who knows? So well, yeah. Yeah, so adding a few NXT superstars here and there will add to it. Maybe even have the Raw championship be the NXT championship and have that be like a separate thing where it can be a challenge. You can challenge for the NXT championship for special occasions, obviously. But yeah, or maybe just have NXT be like interbrand, so they can appear on either show. So like the undrafted superstars. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you agree with my decisions and just picks and everything like that, tell me. If you don't, then yeah. Yeah, just tell me down in the comments. I have a couple videos planned. I have the second part of my Batman Gotham Knights game concept, in which I'll just talk about the plot and story and everything and the characters. I have a countdown of the upcoming superhero games, which includes that other video I did on, I think, Wednesday. And a few other things too, what I can't think of or just don't want to tell you right now. I also have a bit of a problem with like with my phone. Like, for some reason I can't watch certain videos. Like, it pretty much just bans me from watching certain videos. So I have to right now, like, I did this crazy thing where I uninstalled my YouTube on my YouTube app. Well, sort of uninstalled. It basically just went back to the base YouTube to see if that fixes anything. It didn't fix anything at all. And instead, my my phone has just decided that I'm not going to be able to go back to the most recent version of YouTube for some reason. So basically, I'm going to have to stay on classic YouTube for now, which means that editing might be a bit sloppy. Because, yeah, I won't have, oh gosh. Editing might be a bit sloppy and just not good. That's all I have to say, really. So, yeah, as I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Troll on, baby!
They wanna talk, well, what they talking about? I see them running their mouth, but they ain't talking loud. I'm taking over the game, now let me show you how. I'm taking over the game, now let me show you how. Take a look in my eyes, got them shook with